Okay. Any more in the room? Louis?
Can I go back to the 2,500 Americans estimate? That's a very small portion of the 15,000 that the president has said maybe the top number of Americans inside. Are you making efforts to try to bring more Americans in? I know you're cautioning them to be aware of the threat environment at the gates, but at the same time, how do you get all those and that many Americans into the airport if there really are that many Americans in the country?
Well, I think you've heard us say before we don't have a perfect figure of how many are in Afghanistan, let alone Kabul. And as the general said, if you're an American and you're at a gate, you will be let in that gate. The State Department's doing the best job they can to advise Americans who still haven't made it to the airport what the situation looks like around the airport, and that would be the prudent thing to do. And as you also heard the president make clear yesterday, that we're going to continue to explore options to assist Americans as needed, and we will do that. We will do that here at the Pentagon if there's a need to do something different than what we are already doing to facilitate them getting into the airport, then we'll certainly consider those options.
Is there a separate advisory that goes out to Afghan nationals who have the visas in hand? I mean, are they too being told, the moment, the threat dynamic is dynamic. I mean, the threat situation is dynamic right now.
Yeah.
Be aware. I mean, are they getting similar messages?
I would have to refer you to the State Department. My understanding is that there is that there's ways to communicate to that population, but how that's done, that's not a DoD equity. I wouldn't be able to speak to that with any great clarity. Tara?